I'm Colin B. Bailey, Director of the Morgan Library and Museum. In 2013, the Morgan received from Maurice Sendak an extraordinary bequest of over 900 drawings from 5 of his most important stage productions. Drawing the Curtain, Maurice Sendak's Designs for Opera and Ballet celebrates this acquisition by showing nearly 150 objects, including preliminary sketches, storyboards, finished watercolors, and dioramas, from The Magic Flute, Nutcracker, and an opera version of his beloved 1963 picture book, Where the Wild Things Are. This exhibition will introduce audiences to Sendak's second career, as he referred to his life in the theatre, emphasizing the ways in which stage design allowed him to indulge his passion for music, for art, and art history as never before. Drawing the Curtain, Maurice Sendak's Design for Opera and Ballet, runs at the Morgan Library and Museum from June the 14th to October the 6th, 2019.
Where the Wild Things Are extended Sendak's beloved 1963 children's book into the third dimension. His drawings for the one-act opera, including a storyboard that betrays his love of comic books and moving images, show an artist at ease with his material, but addressing for the first time the mechanics of bringing his characters to life. It was a challenge that he welcomed. The invitation to create a new production of The Magic Flute was for Sendak an extraordinary moment of wish fulfillment. Mozart topped his personal pantheon of artistic deities, along with William Blake, whom he looked to for inspiration. He cited in particular Blake drawings he had seen during a 1977 visit to the Morgan. A newcomer to the world of opera design, he envisioned his Magic Flute as an enormous pop-up book and delighted in the opportunity to merge his drawings with the music he so loved. Sendak and his frequent collaborator, director Frank Corsaro, were the first Americans invited to produce an opera for the esteemed Glyndebourne Festival in Sussex. For Prokofiev's satirical Love for Three Oranges, based on a Commedia dell'arte play, Sendak was inspired above all by the 18th century Venetian artist Giovanni Domenico Tiepolo. Again, the Morgan's collections were a vital resource. For Janacek's Cunning Little Vixen, Sendak called on his love of German and British Romanticism, and on his own deep affection for the natural world, which he explored daily on the grounds of his home in Connecticut. But he also retained his trademark humor, particularly in his drawings of anthropomorphized forest creatures. Sendak was at first reluctant to take on Nutcracker, a ballet known for its sweetness, but he ultimately made it his own by hewing more closely to E.T.A. Hoffmann's original story and drawing out its darker tones, especially with regard to the character of Uncle Drosselmeyer. We hope not only to introduce these marvelous drawings to our audiences, but also to offer new insights into one of the 20th century's most significant children's book authors and illustrators.